Sony Xperia has spent more than 20 years shaping its own identity in the smartphone world. In an industry where modern phones increasingly look and feel the same, Xperia continues to preserve something unique, the feeling of wow. Through bold design, authentic photography, and unmistakable Sony character, Xperia remains one of the last smartphone brands truly willing to be different. Metallic green Sony Ericsson Walkman phones and bold red Xperia devices once represented the future of mobile technology. Their unique designs and fresh user experiences created excitement for an entire generation of tech lovers. Back then, every new Sony phone felt like a dream, something futuristic, emotional, and truly different from everything else on the market. Sony's sliding camera phones and multiple Xperia generations perfectly reflected the company's creative spirit. Every Xperia felt different, from bold industrial designs to unique camera technology. While most smartphone brands slowly became more alike, Sony continued trying new ideas and building devices that stood out from the crowd. Sony Ericsson made a huge impact by bringing cybershot technology to mobile phones. With 5-megapixel cameras, autofocus, and a classic camera style interface, users could capture sharp photos anytime, anywhere. It was a major step forward that transformed phones from simple communication devices into real pocket cameras. Sony focused on delivering a real photography experience instead of simply chasing specifications. When using a Sony phone, users could immediately feel a different approach to photography compared to most modern smartphones. This philosophy in both design and software helped Sony create images that felt more natural, immersive, and true to life, giving the brand a unique place among mobile photography enthusiasts. Modern Xperia phones still preserve Sony's focus on authentic photography. With advanced camera technology and a natural imaging style, Xperia continues helping users capture realistic and emotionally rich moments, something that has defined Sony for generations. While many smartphone brands focused on stronger AI and higher megapixel counts, Sony chose a different direction. The company prioritized authentic photography, especially in macro detail and natural color reproduction. As a result, Sony phones delivered more realistic images with less artificial processing, allowing users to experience moments in a more natural and genuine way. Xperia became highly respected among photographers for its realistic image quality, often feeling closer to professional cameras than typical smartphones. Instead of relying heavily on artificial beauty effects or excessive processing, Sony focused on preserving the natural look of every scene, making Xperia especially appealing to people who value authentic photography. Night shots, sunsets, and outdoor portraits taken with Xperia carry a distinctive emotional depth that feel uniquely Sony. Instead of relying on excessive editing, Xperia focused on natural lighting and realistic colors, creating a more authentic photography experience that many users and photographers truly appreciated. Sony chose a different path by not trying to turn night into day or relying heavily on AI to perfect every image. Instead, the company focused on preserving the real emotion behind each photo, allowing users to experience moments in a more natural and meaningful way. Sony partnered with Zeiss and inherited imaging philosophies from its alpha camera lineup to develop modern Xperia phones. By focusing on lens quality, advanced sensors, and manual photography controls, Xperia brought professional camera features into a compact smartphone experience for users who truly care about photography. The Zeiss T-Star branding on Xperia was more than just a symbol. It reflected Sony's imaging philosophy, focused on cinematic visuals, realistic lighting, and natural color reproduction. The special lens coating also helped reduce reflections, creating a cleaner and more immersive photography experience. Even though Walkman became an icon of an earlier era, Sony continued carrying that musical spirit into modern Xperia phones. Features like stereo speakers, the SEE Ultimate, LDAC, and the 3.5mm headphone jack help deliver a richer and more immersive audio experience. By preserving its audio heritage while adapting to modern entertainment needs, Sony continued strengthening its identity in mobile sound technology. Xperia stood out with a distinctive design philosophy instead of following mainstream smartphone trends. Its clean, boxy design reflected a very Japanese approach, practical, minimal, and focused on real user experience rather than appearance alone. Xperia phones came in a variety of colors, from purple to white, giving users more ways to express their personal style. This combination of individuality and distinctive Sony design helped Xperia stand out in an increasingly uniform smartphone market. Retro-inspired designs and cinematic moments became part of Xperia's identity over the years. Instead of following mainstream trends, Sony continued preserving a unique character through both design and technology across multiple Xperia generations. Sony Xperia was never the most mainstream smartphone brand, yet it continued building a loyal community of users who truly appreciated its identity. What kept them attached was the unique sense of wow Sony delivered through its design, experience, and product quality, something many modern smartphones slowly lost over time. Maybe Sony Xperia was never the best-selling smartphone brand in the world, but for more than 20 years, Sony managed to preserve something many modern smartphones slowly began to lose: the feeling of wow. From the Walkman era to Cybershot and now Xperia, Sony never created phones simply to follow trends. They created devices with personality, with emotion, and with a very unique soul. Maybe Xperia was never made for everyone, but once people truly fell in love with Sony, it became very difficult to leave. Because Xperia was never just a smartphone, it was a memory, an emotion, a reminder of a time when technology could still genuinely move us. And if you once owned a Sony phone that meant something special to you, leave its name in the comments and share your story with NextTech Việt. Maybe those memories can help us rediscover the magic technology once had. And if you enjoy emotional technology stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to join NextTech Việt on future journeys through the world of technology. NextTech Việt, where technology is not only meant to be seen but also felt.